there's this crazy stuff that's going around YouTube lately about Cory Kenshin's video of it. This not even as bad horror game as anything else. Regardless of this fact, I even played a Glory game on my channel that's been around since the 80s. And I played it, and it had blood and gore, and I didn't even get age restricted. And that was a good example. That's a good example. Plus, I see one of my other videos age restricted. I'm like, since when I get age restricted, and it doesn't even have any content worth a damn on it. I'm like, why are you demonetizing it? There's nothing a part of it. No timestamp, nothing. Just a complete age restriction. And then the next day, boom, nothing's there, no age restriction. And ever since then, I never got an age restriction. I checked that video and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube lately? And I seen videos like 1, 2, 3. I seen many videos talking about this. I am also one of those victims. Just recently, I just looked at another video that was a long time ago, but I thought it was already part of it, and I checked and I was like, what? There's no part. But that's another example. Here's another one. There was a video, and it did have a lot of fighting, but it did not involve with anything else, and it got age restricted of violence. Pacific Rim is a PG-13 movie. Of course it's gonna have violence in it. Are you fucking nuts? And then just, again, the next day, boom, like that. I'm starting to feel like YouTube, it's a great platform. I've been on it for a year, recording stuff. And then after I had the surgery, all of this shit happened. Even this, I can show you what the decision looks like. See? They reopened the one in here and reopened the one here. Regardless of that, I still think that YouTube is, like Cory Kenshin said, is either racist or favoritism. And I will get to racist here. I'll do both things of what my point of view thinks of what I think of either both of those might mean. So, down to the chase. It might be racist for me because I think that I love Cory Kenshin's videos. They're really awesome. But the thing is, like, that game, I even checked it and I saw gameplay footage and it wasn't even as bad. I mean, there was parts, but there was nothing big about it. It was a popular game, yes, but it wasn't as bad. But I think the stream that I did with Doom, that was enough to get me age restricted. That would have been enough. But I seen any of these videos, like Paper the Gamer just posted a video an hour ago saying about these like Rule 34s. That is another good example. I didn't even think of that. About these thumbnails that are just unacceptable. I use usable and causable thumbnails that actually fit with the video. Not like these internet videos. Sometimes I will use internet pictures, like it fits with a theme, but nothing like that shit. It's just for you guys that are like little wanting something to watch on your own time, but I'm not like that at all. I think that sometimes I even joke around with it, and I think it's funny. It's just me. But regardless of this matter, I don't know why YouTube is demonetizing these horror-themed videos that don't even involve with anything. They're not as bad as like they was in the past. That was bad. back in the 80s too. That was bad. 90s, that was bad. 2000s was bad. All the way up to 2022. 2022 video games were more like more okay style. But with these videos with the Rule 34 and shit, I think that needs to be going. So, just like Vapor said, make sure you report any videos that actually have the thumbnail on it and make sure it's done. And I don't want this convergence theory going around for very long. Plus, I'm already done with surgery. I am sick with this stuff that's going around. And if it is racism, I will post a talk about this again at another time. But for now, I think YouTube is going to have a little bit of court answering to do, which is going to be quite a big problem. Google has been really good, but I don't know if this was because of racism. That Corey Kenshin just came back not that long ago. Actually, it's been a while. Actually, he came back around 2018. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen his videos. But, in fact, I've been looking at a game lately that's going to have so much blood and shit. And I have to say this, that will give me enough to get me age restricted, for sure. Even Doom was bad enough to get me age restricted. And yet, I have not even getting an age restricted mark for almost several months. And I just had surgery on August 15th. So I haven't recorded any videos ever since, until recently. Ever since this theory's been going everywhere, to answer Corey Kenshin's question, from my point of view, I think it's racism. Because there's been recent events of racism, not counting the cop that killed the the color guy. Just to make sure. I'm sorry. I'm just stressed out by this. This is going everywhere. Even my little console, that console is being fried up by these events. And I got done playing a game earlier. And then I was like, if there was another video talking about this and it was part of the Rule 34, I'll watch it and I'll even explain it to you. And then I knew that there was someone going to be talking about it. And in fact, I did see some of those videos and there were no part of that thumbnail. Which is good, but the thumbnail, I wouldn't say so. Because you're basically baiting them into watching the video. So they might think they can watch some kind of weird shit. And I clicked on them and I was just, it's more like curiosity for me. Because I'm not always on games and I want to watch something that is relaxing and kind of just fun to watch. That's related to what's happening. But ever since these events that happened, of the fact that that I think still, I just think that these events would be a lot more. We just got done after going to physical therapy. Just to show you the other decisions, you could tell there's the others. Because I've not been doing the best lately of pain. And I just got done going to physical therapy. And not even a week after, like 4 days after I just got done out of the hospital, I fell and strained my arm. I don't know if it's because, we don't know, but I felt it was it ruined my arm completely. And I was the patches weren't even off of me yet. And I was like, either it was me or the drinks. I was carrying 2 drinks at the time. And I landed on my arm, palm first, so I have enough time to put myself on my back. That was enough to ruin my arm and probably would have broke it. We thought. But every time the gal moved it, it was not happy. So that's going to be a story at another time. Regardless of the story I might tell you in the future, I think YouTube needs to fix this. Those pictures with the Rule 34, I think that's not okay. The amount of age restricting someone's video with a thumbnail, that's not even a part of Rule 34. And it's not even as dark and sinister as you think. YouTube, get your mind straight and get this goddamn stuff figured out. If you can't, this is gonna be all over YouTube and your reputation is gonna get lower. And some of them might even leave it. So please get your mind fucking straight, or your platform is done at this point, let's just say. Your platform is no longer usable, not longer popular, and you're just going to shut it down because of this. So either you have someone in your office that's being racist or favorited on another YouTuber. That means that you need to get rid of them. Or this platform is no longer be usable for YouTubers and they're going to go to another platform. So please, whatever employee you have, please get their mind off the fact that they're being mostly racist to Corey Kenshin right now. Please, just end this stuff right now. I've been dealing with too much stress lately, and this is another way to get me so stressed out. If you're watching this, don't forget, I had surgery. I'm sorry that you guys have to look at that, but I've been through hell. And if the video can tell, but yeah, you can tell that I've been through hell. Please, YouTube, get your mind straight and get your mind, most likely get your mind out of the gutter. I need you to get your mind out of the gutter and get this straightened out. Find that person who's causing all this. Please. This is my only chance right now to say this. Fix it. Because I'm struggling right now and I can't upload as a lot as like I used to been. But don't worry guys, that's a second scar. That made the decision. It's hard to tell by the video, but it's healing. I can tell that right now. Because it was nothing. There was a lot of glue on it, but I hate to say this, there's not a lot on there anymore. My shirts are wearing it, and I'm wearing it down further too. I'm just gonna say this: the new game, I'm gonna be playing soon Devil May Cry 5, and I'll be downloaded it, and it might that stream might be able to be going soon, because I know a way to beat it. Because by the looks of it, you do quite a bit of damage. Regardless, because I think the game would be really good to play while I have these years left on the console and able to play them. But just recently, that video slowed down because of the new device I had put in. And just like I showed you guys, they had to reopen the main one. And I showed you guys it before, and I might have to find it, but I've been telling you guys this. I had a heart attack, but because we just found out recently that even before the surgery, my device in my chest was broken up, was going off, and it went off 20 times. By the time we found out where it broke, we were just shocked that I grown pretty quick too. It was because of that growth spurt. And now, if you can even see the lump actually, because that is the incision where they put the new device in. So how they did it, they had to put a lead down into the shoulder where the blood goes here, and they put it in there, and they fed it down there. And then the main one is, my dad thought it was huge, and then I looked at it again, and actually it's really small. None other than the size of a can lid, actually, the top of a can. Which I was actually surprised how small it was. We thought it was huge. My dad thought it was huge, but I thought it was huge too, but it's like, okay, let me show you. It's a size like this. And let's see if I can pull up my shirt really quick. Oh, I bumped the cat. I think the video can pick it up. I think it'll pick it up. Hang on. It might be as better just to take off my shirt. I hate doing this. Ow. Just got done with physical therapy and that wasn't very nice. Ow. Okay. Let's see if it can work now. Okay. I think the video can pick it up now. But as you can tell, you see that mound? That's the device. Right here. Where I'm pointing at. Yeah, that hurt. My arm hurts right now. Because I just got done. Now you can even see this better, actually. Look at that. That's impressive still. But as you can tell, they reopened. So there was this, so you could tell. They reopened this one. There's the original. The video can pick it up, but it's right there. A voice crack. And there's the one that they went into to get the unbox out. And they had to cut through some muscle, and that was not fun. I had some muscle spasms, but I was able to fight through it for overnight. And just recently, my neck started to broke out, and then all the way down my arm. But, yeah. It was not fun. Excuse me. But, just to show you guys that I've been up on update. Yeah, that's why. I'm always on my console. And just to let you guys know, as you can tell, you saw my face. I'll show you why I'm getting Devil May Cry, because I did not know they had a version that comes with the Virgil DLC. And even some for you veterans. Let's see. I've always put Devil. As simple as that. So the main, though, there is this one which is $30. That's just 4. This is 50% off, so there is one. There we got the deluxe, but it's $20. And the other one was 30. This would mean that I would definitely buy this. Because Devil May Cry 5. Because why not? But my friend Ark says pretty hard. I'm like, can't be that difficult. It can't be. There would have been no way. And this is why I hate that, but you guys can look at it again if you want, but yeah. Ow! Got me right there. But I'm still in, like, pretty good pain. But the gal over there was, like, mind blown but they can tell. She could immediately tell that this one, my arm here, this is not the arm, but she told me to do this, and she was like, holy shit, yeah, I now know what you mean. There's more muscle on this side. It's because not only that this is the incision side, I landed on this arm, so I landed it like this. Because if I fall, I always put my palm first, and this one would have never strained, and I think it finally gave up and strained. Because there was a red mark right there, and it's still there. I don't know if the camera could have picked it up. But yeah, $20. So that video might be out soon. It might be, who knows, but anyways, this video is mostly about the events of what happened with Cory Kenshin's video. And I honestly think that I think it's unfair for other people to have the power to have not age restriction, but I play glory stuff on my channel. And one I think either DA or what was it? Jack said what's his that they one of their channel I think it's either one of them that had a channel strike for no reason. I'm like, I play content that is random and stuff, but nothing like that. I seen gameplay and the trailer for it, and I was like, why the hell can this video game be that dark? It wasn't even as bad. And even the comments on it were like, yeah, this is not normal. This is just mind-blowing that this game is not even as bad. And I played games that are bad, like sexual content and everything. And YouTube is not recognizing, and this video is already long enough, but still, stop YouTube. Get your mind out of the gutter so us YouTube creators can actually have fun on this platform. If we can't, there's no point of being on this platform. And some people might stay, some people might leave, but this platform wouldn't be as popular anymore. This platform getting popular because it's because that I think it should, like, people on here are cool and anything, but I still think that the stuff that even caused Cory Kenshin to be pissed off was enough to make me pissed off. There's even some other YouTube creators that aren't as popular, but they're even recognizing this problem. Even me, as only 30 subscribers, but still am witnessing the same problem as the most popular channels. And I'm one of those victims. And I think that's some bullshit. Even I swear a lot on my channel, and that's not enough to get me age restricted. Like, why are you not realizing that in the past you were doing so good, and then what made me suspicious by this is that I don't see why I didn't get them. But I had a stream of GTA that said it was age restricted. I was like, that's a stream with just like, it didn't say it at all, but it only said copyright. And that was only what I saw on there, was just copyright. But I saw A plus saying age restricted, because it said A plus for age restricted. And I see it, and it didn't even say. There was no part of that video. And I was looking back at it, and it's like, I mean, there's some parts I said weird shit, but none out of the ordinary, mostly. So that stream was supposedly for the heist that I promised you guys, right? Way back then. But that made me under suspicion, too, that YouTube was about to go to shit. And just as I thought, a couple months later, and even after surgery, this shit happens? I'm not even fully recovered. And the most bad event for racism was not even nowhere close. I was already already healed up from my last surgery. And now, out of all the times, YouTube, you pick now, you have the worst timing. You're not as bad as my mom, though. She has the worst timing. But, anyways, I'm gonna just say goodbye, because I need to blow off some steam, because I am sick of these events right now. And I'm not doing so good. You can use some bruising on there. But I'm done for this video. If you guys enjoy, like and subscribe, because just put down a hashtag no racist and on, you know, in the comments, whatever. I'm just shocked by these events. Anyways, enjoy, and see you in the future. Yeah.